All right, very latest on this situation, the 10-day manhunt for an Alabama inmate and the officer who helped him escape has now ended.
Yeah, Casey White surrendered after the U.S. Marshals crashed into the vehicle that he was in following a chase, and then Officer Vicky White died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
12 News reporter Erica Ritchie joining us now live in studio with how this all came to an end. Erica.
Well, Pat, Danielle, good morning to you. It's the old adage, see something, say something. And when the truck that you just saw here was found abandoned and spotted in the car wash by this Indiana car wash owner, he called the authorities, and that sent the ball into motion, as they say, leading U.S. Marshals to close in on the suspects yesterday. So this was the scene in Indiana after 38-year-old Casey White and 56-year-old Officer Vicky White, not related to one another, led police on a chase after being spotted by that car wash owner in Evansville, Indiana. It was this pickup truck that you see in the surveillance video on your screen that he noticed sitting in one of his bays for an extended period of time that led him to call authorities. Investigators say the duo was then spotted at a hotel and fled as U.S. Marshals closed in on them, sparking a brief pursuit.
They came through this grassy area. The Marshals Task Force officers intercepted them, actually collided with them to try to end the pursuit. When this occurred, the female driver of the vehicle shot herself, and the passenger was injured, not too seriously.
We got a dangerous man off the street today. He is never going to see the light of day again. And, that's a good thing for not just our community, but that's a good thing for this country.
Now, the pair had been on the run since April 29th when they carried out what authorities believe was a very carefully crafted plan that had been worked on for several months. Casey White will be brought back to Lauderdale County to be arraigned. In the meantime, we're hearing from that car wash owner that really made all the difference in the outcome of this case. I'll see you right back here 30 minutes from now with his version of the story. For now, live in studio, I'm Erica Ritchie, 12 News.
Top story this half hour, the search is over for an Alabama inmate and the corrections officer who facilitated his escape.
So after a 10-day manhunt, Casey White and Officer Vicky White were found in Evansville, Indiana yesterday. That's about 4 hours north of where the two had escaped from Lauderdale County, Alabama, back on April 29th.
Duo tracked down thanks to an observant car wash owner in Indiana. 12 News reporter Erica Ritchie has the latest right now.
All right, guys, good morning. This is the man right here, James Stinson, and he says all he did was pay attention. And in this case, that really made all the difference.
If you see something, say something. See something, say something. It shows that it works.
In his first media interview following the discovery of inmate Casey White and corrections officer Vicky White, James Stinson credits simple observance to helping end the 10-day manhunt for the Alabama fugitive.
I noticed a car hanging out of the bay, which is unusual.
That was last Tuesday in Evansville, Indiana. Stinson, who owns the car wash where the truck was parked, says it remained there day after day without moving, and that made him suspicious.
I walk up to the truck and I think, oh my God, this is probably this guy from Alabama.
Even though Evansville is 4 hours north of Lauderdale County, Alabama, where the pair had escaped 10 days earlier. The U.S. Marshals got wind that they were in that area and called Stinson, who had realized he had just what officials needed to close in on the runaways.
I've got her picking him up on surveillance on my cameras. And I told him, I called him back. I said, I got her. She's still with him. She picked him up. And he said, we think they're still in the Evansville area. Obviously they are.
They're criminals. Sometimes they do things that are unexplainable. But in this case, I'm glad they did.
And when U.S. Marshals closed in on the pair, they fled and led authorities on a brief chase that ended with this scene right here, the Marshals crashing into the suspect's vehicle. Casey White surrendered at that time, and the sheriffs say that Vicky White suffered a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Casey White will now be taken back to Alabama for an arraignment. That's the latest live in studio this morning. Erica Ritchie, 12 News.